Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. White can't hit. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Now here's Allen. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Mitchell's shot is good.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And he comes up with a bucket. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Strus with the bucket.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the Cavaliers, another 3.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
A big man with big-time range. Porzingis is a legit threat from three-point land.
And another basket for Cleveland.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Holiday. Drops in the layup for 2.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
All right, fans, it's big fan time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Bring those numbers.
Different look for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Allen. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Strus. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Now here's Garland, coming off a solid outing against Dallas.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Shot on the wing. That one's wide left.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And here's LeVert for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Brown. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Garland. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Inside. Here's Pritchard. Mobley with the block. And it's in there.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 13.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Cleveland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
We've got Jared Allen. Ty Jerome is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland leading by 5. Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it, is this a real feeling? Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. And the Celtics also making a change. Springer's checked in. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
Hauser, that's good.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Strus with the bucket. Strus has got 7 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Horford. Jerome grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then Friday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for LeVert. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Hauser. Now here's Strus. He had 9 points in his last time out. That shot wide open. Jerome's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Pritchard driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Allen.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jerome.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Mitchell misses.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis for 3. Back to Tatum. Fires for 3. Tatum drills the 3.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
The drive by Garland. Niang outside. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. An easy 2 on the layup.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. For 3, Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
3 points.
Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Boston on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Cornette can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in, and Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court.
And here are the most accurate point guards in the NBA this season when it comes to field goal percentage. And you look at Jerome, an effective scorer, 3rd in the NBA. And of course, Darius Garland, he's right there with those guys.
It's really simple. As a point guard, it's your job to create good shots for others. These guys also are great at creating shots for themselves.
Well, it's often the big guys who have the highest field goal percentages. To get that kind of efficiency from your point guard is something special.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for LeVert. That's good from Holiday.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense, but you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. White with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by White. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Garland. And that one's good. Garland's got 6 points.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 8-point game. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Brown. Look at Brown. Getting it done inside.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
With 4 on the clock. And the layup by Strus. He's got 11.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And here's Brown for 3. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. You are so
good. Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. The Nets, out in Brooklyn, will go up against the Rockets. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Cavaliers.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Garland, following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Celtics lead by 6. Outside Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Cleveland has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Now Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Here's White. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
White with it, picked up by Allen. And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen outside to the inside. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist from Allen. Now just a 2-point Boston lead. Here's Tatum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? Don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Celtics making their last shot from deep. Mobley, that one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Brown against Strus. Brown, no good.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
And Mobley throws it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. And how about a look at the top shot-blocking teams in the NBA this season? 5th best, the Celtics.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Now here's Brown. He's got 13. Good work there as it goes.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. So a moment now to see the story for Peyton Pritchard. And Boston with some changes. Horford comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Hauser in for Jason Tatum. Drains the triple. Garland's got 11 points.
When Garland finds a 3-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Here's Brown. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Brown. 17 points in the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. No thanks. Let's go.
Fournette's checked in for Boston.
Way to go, everyone. Checking in for the Celtics, number 40, Luke Cornett.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Pritchard. He has 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Horford. Fires the 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Well, there's the floor stretching ability of Horford. Very hard for a defense when he's knocking those down.
Yep, that one goes. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pritchard gets it to go. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 seconds left. It's deflected. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's George Niang. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Strus in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Garland. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Well, his turnovers certainly aren't making it any easier for them.
Boston leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
You know what? They impressed me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Wade. Blocked! Horford outside. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Strus has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jerome. Tatum pulls it in. Boston leading by 10. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Horford passes to Queta. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Here's Strus. And the shot goes in.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Get loud and let's hear it.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Niang. The Celtics also with a sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Queta. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Garland. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, if you give Garland even the slightest lane, you can be sure that he's going to take it right to the rim.
Left side, Holiday. Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. This one for 3. And the Celtics another three. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the left side wing. Pass to Horford. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
The shot's good.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Pass to Mobley. Boston with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Holiday. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For the Cavaliers, Allen, he's checked in for Wade, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Here's Tatum. No good, a bit long that time. Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The three. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to White. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The floater. The touch. Spina Mitchell.
What a creative finish by Mitchell. You need the floater as a top scoring guard.
Stolen by Strus. And stolen by Holiday. Porzingis, high post. White for 3. Second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Mobley passes to Allen. Now Mitchell. The 3. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. They've got a 9-point lead. And there it is for him.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Cleveland calls timeout. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Okoro, no good. Boston on offense. 11-point game. Here's Shireman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Celtics on D. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jerome, no good. Going inside. A nice shot by Walsh. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Jason Tatum.